So like that's a lot more closer to like a metaphysical concept of nature than the westernized, anthropomorphic idea
Yeah,
of a bearded dude in the clouds.
that's
So I mean,
been yeah. I was just
go
saying
ahead.
that's been my thought also, is that you just cannot personify such a thing, especially like if let's assume God exists and he's like omnipotent and omnipresent. I mean, why does he have to be some old, long bearded white guy who may be going bald or whatever?
I think they stole that from Zeus. Again,
Yeah,
Christianity only became prominent because of the Roman Empire. So
yeah.
you had Roman religion, which had Jupiter or Zeus, and then of course then God became the religion, or Christianity became the religion. But so you had Jesus. Everyone kind of had an idea of what Jesus looked like. But what does God look like? Well, we have all these statues of Zeus everywhere. Why don't we just take the image of Zeus and make that God the Father? That
And
I
you know
I'm
what?
pretty sure that's exactly all it was. Is they just had this idea of Zeus in their head already, and Zeus became God the Father.
And you know what? I believe that 100%. That would have been my thought exactly if because I'd actually never thought of it that way, but yeah, that makes 100% sense because when
Right. So
Constantine came to power, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, what if God the Father is just like the Tao? What if
Yeah.
that, like, God the Father is just he's the everything behind everything? No, like that, you could give it a Christian spin if you want, whatever. It would be better than the Romanized version of Christianity. Like, I don't think Christianity is really good. I think because it was founded during the slavery under the Romans, that is just too heavily steeped in slave morality. But like, if you have to have a concept of Jesus and Christianity, I'd rather like be like Spinoza and take a page from Daoism. I don't think he even meant to. I don't think he was even familiar with Daoism, but he conceptualized God as just the universe and nature and everything like that. And so if you throw out the anthropomorphic Zeus-like figure of God and kind of recontextualize God as the way Spinoza did, you can come up with a more compatible version of Christianity. I still think it's a little bit too much herd morality for my taste, but if it works for you, and again, it makes you a better person, and you're not infringing on people's rights and trying to force your bullshit, then whatever, whatever.
I personally find silicon to be my religious object. You know what I mean?
Like the computer chips or the sex doll material.
Hey, why not both?
Well, silicone is. I don't think silicone is made from silicon, is it?
Well,
Is it a
okay, you get my
compound?
point.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's. Anyway, I'm very impressed with Taoism. I never really looked into Eastern religion. I kind of looked at Buddhism, and I like Buddhism, but then I didn't like the Hinduist stuff, and I didn't like the whole like denigration of desire. I mean, there's a way of looking at it where you can kind of contextualize it to mean something else, but you're kind of fighting against the obvious, intuitive way of looking at it. Like you can, it's like when you have a religion that has like a problematic teaching, and you have to like come up with some weird convoluted way to explain it away. When maybe just admitting, hey, maybe that's not a good idea. I don't know. The thing about Taoism is it's so simple. Like the Tao Te Ching is you can read it in an hour. And there's nothing. There's literally like I read the Tao Te Ching, and I'm like, there's literally nothing in here I disagree with. It's not anti-science. It doesn't make any proclamations about anything. It's basically almost like a book of wisdom, and it's like legit wisdom. It's like, yeah, this guy fucking gets it. And the fact that it's so old, it's like, wow, this guy was fucking
Well,
on point.